Are you interested in more professional development opportunities, but you're not really sure how to ask for more training at work? Are you interested in employer sponsored training, but you're hesitant to make the ask because you're nervous about the outcome? Well, if you're kind of on the fence about whether or not to make the training request, these 5 tips on how to communicate your training needs will help you to increase the chances of getting your training request approved. So keep watching. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, the best place for new and emerging leaders who want help navigating challenging conversations in the workplace. My name is Jaboria Scott, and I'm an online leadership coach. I've worked in leadership positions in both the nonprofit and public service sectors for almost 2 decades now. I also consult and basically do all things leadership. This is part two in a series about how to ask for training at work when you're a new leader. So if you haven't watched the first video, I'll show the thumbnail here. Be sure to check it out when you're done watching this one. I'll also leave the link to that video in the description box below. Seeking professional development opportunities will be important to your professional growth as you advance your career. Continued training will help you to effectively lead teams so that you're successful in supporting your company's vision, mission, and values. However, knowing exactly how to make the request can sometimes prove challenging. So if you've ever felt uncertain about it, don't worry, it's completely normal. That's why it's good that you're here. The following 5 tips on how to communicate your training needs will help you to make the training request with confidence. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my viewers who left comments on my previous videos. I enjoy interacting with you in the comment section. So be sure to stay until the end because I have a free gift for all of today's viewers in the description box below. When it comes to getting used to the idea of asking for job training, it can sometimes make us a little nervous. In these kinds of situations, it can be kind of intimidating to confidently make the case for your training needs to your supervisor. So let's get into a few tips that'll help you out. So, tip number 1 for how to ask for training at work is to explore all options. It's important to do your homework by researching all of the key information about the training that you want to attend. You need to know things like pricing, location, and dates. It will also be a good idea to have the course description or training agenda available just in case your supervisor would like to review it during your discussion. You can also attach it to your training request if you're required to submit the request in writing. You'll also need to know how the training is being offered. Is it a week-long training or a conference, a 3-day seminar, or is it an all-day virtual workshop? Exploring all options means that you did your homework and you're armed with the information necessary to make the case. This will not only show that you're prepared, but it will allow you to answer questions about the different options that are available to you for the desired training. As the saying goes, luck favors the prepared. Tip number 2 for how to ask for training at work is to choose the right time. As the popular saying goes, timing is everything. It will be important for you to select an opportunity to make your request when your supervisor has adequate time to talk to you. This will give your leader an opportunity to discuss the matter with you thoroughly and to ask questions. It's also probably not a good idea to do it when your manager is in a bad mood or when things are hectic in your department. The best solution may be for you to schedule a specific meeting to discuss your training needs. This will ensure that you have your supervisor's undivided attention so that you can have an engaged and congenial discussion about your training needs. Hit the like button if you agree that timing is definitely everything. Tip number 3 on how to ask for training at work is to know the benefits. If you're seeking outside training with a hefty price tag, you'll need to make the case for why you need the training. Employers are interested in developing staff, but they are also interested in the ROI. This means that employers want to know what is the return on their investment. In other words, they will want to know how investing in you will also benefit the company. This is why stating the specific ways that your training may fill gaps and benefit the work or benefit the team will be important. Also, be prepared to give specifics about acquiring the skills or knowledge, how that will enhance your job performance and increase the value that you bring to the company. Mentioning things like increased efficiency, productivity, or how it may enhance workflow are examples of things that you can provide information on. You may also want to mention if the conference or training fulfills any continuing education credits. Tip number 4 on how to ask for training at work when you're a new leader is don't get mad if your training request is denied. It is inevitable that sometimes your request to attend a conference, a workshop, or a seminar may be denied. Try not to take it personally. There could be a compelling reason why you didn't receive the approval that you wanted. For example, some departments have predetermined training budgets, and your supervisor or your HR department may be tasked with ensuring the most effective use of the training dollars for that budget cycle. This may require some training requests to be approved and others to be denied. Here are a few things that you can do if your request is denied. Number 1, find other ways to learn a new skill. You can do this by making learning a new skill a part of your daily or weekly routine. This will help you to keep your mind sharp. It will also help you to continue to make progress in your professional development while you wait. There are tons of online resources to help you with this. Number 2, think of your training request as delayed instead of denied. You can do this by keeping a running list of all the training that you wish to attend. This will allow you to quickly locate a record of your desired training when another opportunity becomes available. This was something that I did earlier in my career when my manager denied a training request that I had submitted. When my supervisor was reviewing the new budget, I was able to make a new request. In the following year, when training dollars became available, I resubmitted my request and it was approved. While you wait, you can also look for cross-training opportunities within your company or within your department to develop a new skill. Tip number 5 on how to ask for training at work is to always say thank you. Whether you get approved for the training opportunity or not, it will be important for you to express your gratitude. If your training request is approved, you should say thanks for the opportunity to expand your knowledge base and improve your skill sets. In the event that your training request is denied, it's very important to express your appreciation for your employee's willingness to consider your initial request. In both cases, it demonstrates your professional maturity and it will put you top of mind if and when another training opportunity becomes available. In both scenarios, expressing gratitude will demonstrate your top-level leadership experience and professionalism. Comment "Keep it professional" below if you agree that saying thanks is the way to go. Now here's a bonus tip. Reporting on what you learned when you complete the training is always a good idea. Offering to share what you learned with others may increase your chances of you getting an approval or an additional opportunity to attend future training. If nothing else, these 5 tips on how to communicate your training needs will definitely help to increase your comfort level when making the initial request. Now, to help you out with this, I made a free download for you with tips on how to ask for training at work. It includes a few extra bonus tips that I couldn't fit in today's video. The link is down in the description box below. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll know when I post more work tip videos just like this one. As always, have a great week, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.